Hello viewers, I'm SB and welcome back to Hades, where, look at this, Dire Misfortune is the name of that doomstacking boon that we were looking for. It turns out it's the only Ares boon we've never taken. We would totally, if we had found it, have enough gemstones to finish upgrading the troves. At least I assume finish upgrading. Upgrade them again, anyway. So, pretty bummed out about not having found that, actually. Alright. So I made a decision here. I reset the mirror and respent a little bit differently. I think probably it is the case that it is unwise to play with all of the, let's politely call them challenge mode talents at the same time. So I swapped us back over to Shadow Presence for the big damage bonus and also to Thick Skin. It's probably a bad idea to go for the weak Death Defiance and also not have the 50 extra health, right? Like we should stagger these a little bit. So it's going to take a couple more clears than intended, maybe, to actually get credit for all of these. But I think this is a version of the thing that totally might work. We're going to stick with Ruthless Reflex for now. My feeling on this is just that, like, once you are a player of a high enough skill, this is just better than the other option, probably. But you have to be a player of a high enough skill. I think this is going to be a real challenge. This is going to be way harder than the clears we've gotten before, even on lower heat. But if we can put it together, I think it will say really good things about my progress, my expanding skill in the game. And then I think that's it. I think that's all we need to do here before we get back out there. So we have changed our heat off of Hades has 15% more life twice, and down onto damage control, which feels like it's going to be much less meaningful for the enemies. And with that, I guess let's... hold on a second, never mind, hold on. Keepsakes. Here's what I think we're going to do today. I'm pretty sure that we want to level up the Skelly Tooth, so I think we're going to start with the Chthonic Coin Purse. And then on the way into Asphodel, we might just switch to this and carry it for the rest of the run. I don't exactly remember. I'm pretty sure I had this leveled up in the previous series, but I don't remember how it scales. It might be 50, 75, 100. It might be 50, 100, 150. In either case, I think a leveled up Lucky Tooth is actually a really good combination with this particular form of Death Defiance, so we should work on that. That said, I mean, obviously, let's take our 150 gold, shall we? Alright, and with that, let's get out here and do the thing.
I'm ready.
You know, it's kind of a funny thing. We lost in the last episode with a build that I think was definitely win the game worthy. But I don't feel nearly as bad about it or as frustrated about it as I did about the loss before that, even though, like, it definitely is the case that in the last episode we lost because I did not do a good job of dodging and stuff. Like, it was not materially a very different loss, but the way I felt about it, because I felt ahead of time like it was a thing I shouldn't necessarily expect to be able to do, is really remarkable. I think I talked about this a little bit in the Risk of Rain series not that long ago. A lot of the root of my self-deprecation really is that I'm very conceited. It's like I expect that I will be able to do these things. I expect that I am this good, and then if I fail, that's worthy of derision because I didn't live up to what I am clearly and obviously capable of. Right? It's a very brain sickness kind of problem. But it's like, I'm going into this run expecting that we will probably not make it, and my guess is that after this, if we die due to me being stupid, I'm not going to be as upset as I might otherwise be. So maybe that's just like, maybe what we're learning here is that I should just always expect that we're not going to make it.
Don't lose heart now, little godling. I won't have you giving up before you get to see me in the flesh among the gardens of Olympus here.
Yes, I suspect she does in fact want us to see her in the flesh. Okay, so the one thing I was thinking about this particular shield build is that I think I would really like to get the Zeus special boon. Now, unfortunately, Zeus is the one god we don't yet have a keepsake for, so we cannot force a Zeus boon. And that's a real shame. I don't know how we're going to cope with that. I guess just get lucky. So I don't really want to take any other special boon here. We don't use Crush Shot very much. So we do still have the damage reduction on an enemy who has your cast stuck in them thing. I think Crush Shot gets stuck in people. We might actually, let me see here. Hey, you. No, I guess not. So, you can see the joy that is this shield. I think this is a really cool aspect. And so the reason I want the Zeus boon for the special, if we can get it, is because this is another one of those things where you actually get to hit a whole bunch with your special. And like I was saying last time, there's a lot of boons for the special that are scaled with the expectation that that is not a thing you will be able to do. Now, notice, with most of the shields, most of the shield aspects, when your special is out, you can't normally attack because, you know, your shield is out there. With this one, we totally still can. I have to be a little bit careful, though, because the shield attacks have a fair amount of knockback, and it's really easy to push enemies out of the way of the special. All right, money versus heart's got to be heart. We gotta take heart very seriously here. Also, we got to make sure that we are that we have nectar on hand to give to Zeus next time we see him. Okay, it does get stuck in enemies. It's weird. I feel like that one doesn't behave very consistently. Well, I gotta tell you, I'm not necessarily in love with Pomegranate for our one very weak boon here. I guess it's 90. Yeah, Pomegranate improvement's probably actually going to be meaningful. Alright, let's do it.
Erebus, here I come.
Of course, it is worth noting that we do have to, like, succeed here in order to get the Pomegranate.
You shall not escape.
That said, we have an okay weapon for, you know, for engaging in coward strats. Oh, you're kidding me. I don't like it. I don't like it. I wanna go back. Please let me go back to Tartarus. How are they gonna spawn chariots at us? Here. How could things be unpleasant here in hell? What were they thinking? Doesn't this place have a reputation to uphold? Oh, that's a shame. It's so close. It's so close to being enough damage. I guess the one-hit damage reduction effect is totally mattering here. Ooh, I almost charged into that instead of past it. I gotta remember I only have one dash. Okay, at least these chariots are exploding when they hit stuff, which they sometimes do in Elysium, but not often enough. It's another one of those things where it's like a very inconsistent behavior, which makes me not want to trust it. Okay, I don't know who's in charge out here in Erebus, and I don't want to necessarily be telling them how to do their jobs. But this room is maybe, like, got a lot of enemies in it. Maybe too many enemies. And granted, I'm playing very slowly and cautiously. Because if you get hit once, you lose the reward. But even so, wow, that's a big improvement. Oh, bummer. And now we don't have the... I was kind of hoping we'd still be able to get a hammer coming out of this. Well, it's got to be the keys, right? More Fated Authority. Against 5 HP? I'm gonna take it. So since this is a boss room that's going to give us double key, I wonder if it'll give us... Not a boss room necessarily, but a challenge room. I wonder if it'll give us double the Fated Authority as well. Yeah, you see that? You see how generous the near miss thing is? It seems really powerful. It seems like a really good... actually a really good mirror talent. You just have to get away from my reliance on the second dash.
Look what I found.
Okay, it is 2 keys, but only one reroll. That's fine. Do we want to use our reroll now? I think we have to fish pretty hard for Zeus, since we can't get him the normal way.
No thanks.
Try again? Well, alright. I'm not heartbroken about that.
Nothing.
That was very clumsy of me. Real dumb way to take a bunch of damage.
Feeling good.
Demeter versus Poseidon. I mean, if we didn't already have an idea for our special in mind, Demeter on the special is not bad. But Poseidon might be an interesting one here. And then do we want... This is going to give us 60% of this. That would take us back to full health. But do I want to even spend the money? I don't think I want to spend the money. I don't think I want to spend anything. Let's go Poseidon. We can pick up some cool stuff from him. Boy, I don't agree necessarily that there is a laser going through me. Clearly the game thinks so. This is not a great, not necessarily a great fighting style for this. I don't have enough attacks that don't knock people back. You know, we're kind of in, like, the worst possible spot here, where the shield attack knocks things back too far for us to keep control over them, but not far enough for them to always hit the wall. Poseidon may be able to help us with that.
Monstrosities await you near the surface, little Hades. There's your father's terrifying hellhound, for one thing. Ah, well, I'm sure you'll find a way to sail past whatever's in your way.
Oh, no doubt. You know, Tidal Dash is probably not bad for us. We don't really, well... I was really hoping for the attack boon, honestly. Being able to shove people way back and then special at them is a good idea. Tidal Dash might still be good. I'm going to take Tidal Dash. It is going to make things a little bit awkward. Because we are sometimes going to dash in and push enemies out of attack range. But also, it makes us really good at smashing them into stuff. Yeah, look at that. It's a considerable amount of knockback executed over a very large distance. So you can imagine how effective that would be if there was also lightning shooting out of it with every pulse, which I do believe is how it happens. You get 1 lightning bolt per enemy hit per pulse.
The power of the gods.
It's a lot of damage, you know? I think we're going to take the dash upgrade here, but I would really love to not... What I was about to say is I would really love to not see any more pomegranates, because those are not really even rewards for us at this moment, and just, you know, get some stuff that actually matters.
The power of the gods.
15 damage on this versus 14 damage on that. We're going to get our dash damage way more often than Crush Shot, but those are both pretty bad, and we definitely need to not get pomegranate again. Okay, this is interesting. I guess since we're fishing for a particular god's boon, we should probably go to the shop here. And we have enough money to buy boon plus palm or boon plus heart. But I do want a hammer. Obviously, hammer upgrades are great. This is really awkward. I think hammer and visible boon would be really good. We'd be able to make a smart choice there. Random gods boon. We need some Zeus in our lives. I really want some Zeus in our lives. But I think I'm gonna take the hammer over a random. Yeah.
Why not?
Pretty bummed out about that, though. That's like 100% the worst way this could have gone down. And like, random God's Boon plus visible boon would also be really good. This was literally the only combination of things that would be bad for us. And wow, these are all garbage. I guess let's take Sudden Rush, but I'm not...
Nice and steady.
I took that solely to get it off the prophecy. That's just a bad... It's just a bad hammer boon. We got really screwed there. Every part of that went as poorly as it could possibly have gone. Yo, this is too many enemies. Interesting, though. I didn't realize you could be offered multiple Erebus gates in one run from the same part of the game. I mean.
What do we have here?
Well, I mean, obviously we're taking that. Yeah, we don't need any of this.
I'm in.
That's very lucky for us. Especially if we actually manage to get it.
Let's see if you're as skillful as you think.
We have lots of evidence to suggest that, in fact, I am not. I don't think Hades was listening to the intro of the episode. These guys have a lot of health. Yeah, it's interesting that sometimes, even when we hit enemies with the cast, it doesn't get the ammo stuck in them. I'm not sure what's up with that. Gosh, are those guys both, are they both armored? I bet they are. Yep. In fact, all of them are going to be armored. I feel like an armored lout is a thing you should only throw at people in very rare situations. So it says that lout has our cast, but also that we still have it? Yeah, we totally do. That's weird. Something strange is going on here. Well, we're going to play this the very safest possible way, because it's really, really easy to get hit doing dumb garbage against louts, against armored louts, and I really want that heart. There we go, that's a start. It really is just giving us back our cast immediately, despite the fact that it is saying that the ammo is getting stuck in people. I'm not really sure what is up with that, but I will take it. That was a really bad time to pull it back. Okay. It's a good thing that you can sort of like slide while performing the cast. So we do have backstabs again, in case you're wondering why we're getting some better damage values every now and then. I did put us back on the backstabs, remember.
Simple.
I do feel like gloating. I do feel like that was a real good outcome. Okay, well, I probably would have picked the heart either way, but neither of those other rewards are any good for us at all right now. Alright, so we have 235 health and functionally no boons going into this fight. Not exactly where we wanted to be.
Greetings, Electo.
Red blood. You know something, Redblood? In retrospect, I should have known this wasn't going to be a quick job.
They say both gods and mortals are notoriously poor at estimating how long it takes to get anything done.
Oof, straight to my heart.
Normally when I'm on the job, they grovel, then they scream. They shut up eventually, but not you. At least, not yet.
Oh, you're never gonna shut me up, I'll tell you that right now. What am I doing? I know that's not gonna work.
That's it!
Yes, like, hitting her doesn't immediately interrupt her charge up, but maybe it's like after you hit her, she stops charging up within the next 10 seconds after that or something. Like, the feedback is so bad on it that you can't even really tell what's happening. And then she enrages, and you're kind of like, okay? It's not 100% clear that her pattern's meaningfully different. I mean, she certainly... The screen is redder. You can't say it's not. I can't believe I didn't get hit there. That's remarkable. I was trying to push her onto the trap. I guess she's just... She doesn't trigger the traps, despite the fact that she's clearly walking on them. I hate Louts. I hate him so much. Okay. That's weird. She was just a hard wall when I tried to dash through her there. Not usually how that works. So now she's in permanent rage mode until we kill her. And again, it's not 100% clear to me what that means, even. Did we just get her to hit herself with her blade rush or blade rift? I didn't realize that was a thing, but I think that did happen. Ow.
No way.
Alright, well that was not great. We're gonna heal most of that damage off with the fountain.
What's that then?
Certainly not all of it, though. And then I'm pretty sure, yeah, there's no way there's a gold pot left in this room. Nothing is still standing in this room.
Let's hear it, Father.
Electo failed.
Let's see here. Okay.
Alright, we should definitely take you. Alright, we need boons. Badly.
Thank you.
Zeus would be nice. If we can't get Zeus, like, what is the best special boon for us that we could force? I guess this isn't a thing we need to worry about right now. Let's see if we get a solution here, and if we don't, we'll figure it out in between Asphodel and Elysium. I feel like they should take at least a little bit of damage when they explode themselves with a magical bomb. Oh, that was real bad. Trying to push him back into it. Damn it. It is interesting that the bloodstone stays stuck in them for quite a long time, but we get the ammo back immediately. I guess I didn't really understand that was what was happening before. I thought, reading the description and then from its behavior in the last episode, which I guess I was not watching closely enough, I thought we would get it back 3 seconds after it came out of them. That's the second time I've done that. That needs to stop happening.
message from Olympus, boss. This goes, Zagreus, take absolutely all the time you need making your way to us. We know the going must be treacherous, and we assure you our support however long it takes. Oh, how about that?
Is it just signed by all of them? Like an office birthday card? 10% dodge chance seems like a pretty good one. Yeah, I mean, obviously I'd prefer a larger number, but not going to turn down the dodge chance. Ares. I don't think that an Ares boon is really what we want. I mean, okay, I wouldn't say no to his call. Yeah, let's get in here and have a look. His call would be pretty okay. Also, I'm fairly sure that you can have your shield out and then perform the call, and the shield stays out. So we can effectively have an additional Blade Rift in that way. Ah, damn it. I did hit dash, but I guess just a little too slowly. Ah, I pushed him through it. I would really like more Poseidon boons. Well, shit. I'm doing a really, really, really bad job of not getting hit by bombs today. Part of the problem might be that, like, we just don't have any offense. And this guy apparently has 10 million health. Like, I'm not making a dent at all. There we go. There's the break. Ah, I was hoping he was close enough. Yeah, the, Oh, right, I totally forgot that I bought that because it wasn't working at all. Part of the problem there is just, like, depth perception. I got hit more than once during that room because I thought a projectile wasn't going to make contact with us. It's just like the weird 3/4 perspective sometimes creates issues.
May all the death you bring become the stuff of legends told in fearful mortal whisperings around the world, my kin.
Well, nobody gets to see my violence until long after they're dead. I don't think we're really in a Doom kind of place here. You're kidding me with this. Hermes is not even a real god. Alright. Well, we're taking Hermes. We certainly don't have the money to do the other thing. We're getting, in my opinion, some real bad luck on room rewards here. And we have the reroll thing, but we're not even getting reroll currency. I really, really hate these guys. Yeah, I think a lot of the skeleton enemies are a little more frustrating than they need to be because of the leaping. Like, you know, the leaping doesn't really add anything to his effectiveness as a unit. It doesn't make him more likely to hit you or anything. It just means that the fight against him takes longer than it otherwise would, because when he is vulnerable, he will instead just leap off screen, and you will have to chase him into the darkness blindly. If it had combat utility, it would be one thing, but for it to be a thing that exists solely to waste your time is a little bit of a bummer.
In the name of Hades.
Just let my shield fly off that way somewhere. Get extra dodge? Or extra dash? Sure. Now we got the best of both worlds. Okay, awesome. Awesome, awesome, awesome. I am so happy to see you, Lord Zeus. You have no idea.
Moving on.
This is a very ominous table right there.
Fancy running into you again.
Okay, the lava needs to chill the hell out. Okay, enough Gorgon nonsense. This is a great example of what I'm always talking about the game having very generous backstab hitboxes. We were not hitting that guy in the back, like not even a little bit.
Lord Zeus, Uncle, please accept this offering and all my gratitude.
Goodness, nephew, that's an offering indeed. I'm thankful for your piety to me, and as a show of generosity to you in turn, I present this.
My thanks,
Okay.
Lord Uncle Zeus.
That is all but one of the keepsakes, and I still have no idea where we would get the other one.
Ah, now that's the Aegis that I know and love. Or used to love, at least, the dear old thing. Now I quite love these shocking bolts of mine. Though I am proud you've given Aegis a good home, and bear it in my name.
Okay, here we go. This is what we want. I think this is really good with this shield.
Shocking.
And we just got his prophecy, because you don't get their prophecy until you take their keepsake. But I think it already has our progress. I think we're gonna take the boost the rarity of some boons you already have on this one.
What'd he say, hun? I mean about the song. Bet he loved it, didn't he? But I don't know for sure, and I've been wondering. Kind of a lot, I guess.
Maybe she's coming around a little.
No need to wonder any longer. He sings it beautifully around the house sometimes. It has a sadder sound to it than when you sing, but you've inspired him again. As you've done many times before, from what I know.
Huh, so it's a hit is what you're saying then. I had a feeling about that one. Sometimes you put some words together, and right then and there, you know you've got something special.
Yeah, I think we're on Ambrosia Delight here. There are a couple of boons where this would be really, really nice. And we don't really have that many, so we're likely to hit the ones we want.
Sure, here.
Cheers.
Beautiful. That is absolutely beautiful. 5% extra dodge chance, and yeah. I was kind of hoping we'd hit Tidal Dash with it, but I'm real happy with that outcome. And honestly, even a boost on the cast would have been fine. With it already having a couple levels, it would have been a lot of extra damage.
See you again.
Smooth sailing.
Alright, we do not really need money here. But I'll take a fountain.
Respite.
I've no problem with a fountain chamber. Yeah, that's lovely. Alright, things feel like they're starting to turn around a little bit in our favor, I think. What have we here? I'm gonna take the palm now.
Should come in useful.
I was hoping we'd be able to hit Thunder Flourish with it. Well, 10 more damage on the dash is probably good. Or do we just want to take Urge to Kill? 4% all damage. Yeah, I'm gonna do that.
Sharpen my senses.
And then... what do we want on our attack? If not Curse of Agony, then what? We attack pretty quickly. We could definitely do a Hangover type thing. Honestly, even just a Zeus boon on our attack I think is probably better than base rarity Curse of Agony. So I might... let's go Curse of Vengeance instead. I don't know if you guys noticed, but I sometimes get hit. Occasionally I take a damage. 75 gold for 20 gems? Nah. Nah. So, we actually have a lot of health here. It's pretty unlikely that we will that we will die totally, I think.
Big one, huh?
Okay, you're the one that spawns the really bad skeletons, right? Oh, also that. That also happens. Okay, so the tell for that is just it opens its mouth real wide and can't break it anymore. I guess that thing became impervious when he did? Or maybe it actually did die? Not clear. That could be a little more satisfying. We do need some manner of attack boon. Oops, I shouldn't dash out and then cast.
I do not appreciate that.
Well, at least we got his damage reduction up before he hit us there. May as well break this now. Oh, I think we... okay. So when we phase change, it seems like it doesn't despawn the indicators, but it does, like, logically despawn the things. Yo, that's too much lava. Yep, still too much lava. I just stood in that one. I was like, you know what? If I dodge out of this, I'm just going to end up in the lava anyway. Who cares? Literally every time I go near one of them, it does some kind of attack that is already hitting me. I gotta remember my thing is real short range. We're just gonna burst him. I guess the good thing
Enjoy your magma bath.
about this very bad version of Death Defiance is that once you get under 30% health, there's not really any reason for you to, like... us getting knocked down and losing the Death Defiance here wouldn't have meant anything in the long run, so I guess it's less stressful. Of course, if you Death Defiance, you're much less likely to survive afterward, but... How are we doing on this? 20... Really? Did we only have 5 encounters that entire... That doesn't seem right. Well, I guess we better hold on to this thing, then. It's going to take it a while. Oh, absolutely. Alright, and then I guess we're just going to have to find some health in here. It would be nice if the Well of Karen was guaranteed to give us some healing. Or maybe just, you know, like the ones in between the levels, in case the fountain was not enough. Because the fountain was not enough.
Another day or night in paradise.
Another sort of murky evening time in paradise. Well, this is no comparison at all here. And then he just drove away. I'm trying not to get too close to them because, you know, the thing where you instantly take damage. I was trying to catch him right at the edge of the range. Yeah, see, that's pretty good. That's the thing I want there. And lightning bolts do area damage too, remember, so it's not just hitting the guys who are actually taking the hit. It ends up being a lot of extra damage. Plus, it was probably really good for us to get the Zeus keepsake. We should have all of the keepsakes. Once it's been out for long enough, it gets stationary. You can just walk the enemies into it. I wonder how this actually works. Is it gonna empower the next 2 attacks after every pulse that actually damages an enemy? If so, that seems like obviously the winner.
Not too heavy.
I guess we'll try to keep an eye on it. Well, you know what? I want to take the money here anyway, so probably this isn't worth it, but also I'm gonna do it.
How bad could it be?
And then I think we're still going to take gold. Give ourselves a little bit of room to work with, financially speaking. I don't know why the meowing bothers me, but it does. They shouldn't meow. I don't like it. What sort of unnatural magic chariot is this, anyway?
I expected more from the Exalted.
Finally.
Alright, 58 plus 100. Well, we're certainly going to be able to shop. And it does bounce a little bit, like you can, obviously with the speed it moves at, it's pretty hard to get it to like carom off of things in a way that's useful. But you can do stuff like bounce it through the little narrow entryway here. Trying really hard to get this thing while also not making myself too vulnerable to this guy. And making a real fool of myself. Oh god, butterflies. And I keep doing that with my cast, like I think it's gonna hit at that range. Damn it. I was hoping we could get it down to just us and the butterfly ball, although apparently the butterfly ball's dead. I guess my shield must have gotten stuck on top of it. I didn't really plan that, but I'm happy to see it happen. Alright, can I please purchase some health? Okay, there's a proper shop and also a heart.
This one.
We take this and then we just go to the proper shop anyway, right? Is there a single gold pot around here? Because that would make me feel a little bit more secure. Answer, no. Still go for it. Is there a gold pot in here? Because it would be really useful. No. Well, that's a crying shame. We will skip the pomegranate.
Cheers, mate.
The thing to know about this family, dearest, is that each of us, we have our little quirks. Although we always stick together, and our love for one another perseveres.
Oh, what do we have here, little Hades? Seems to me that you have company. Well, I'll just leave the two of you alone. My lips are sealed tighter than a warship hull.
Oh, feel free to stay, Poseidon. I was just explaining what an idiot you are, though you're able to articulate this best. Anyway, dearest, what was I on about?
Better Palms feels pretty bad at this point. I think we're probably just going to take Heartbreak Strike. I did really want the Poseidon pushback, just to, like, in the hopes of being able to really do a lot of slamming people into walls. But we're almost all the way through the run at this point, and we can't do that to Hades, obviously, so yeah, sure.
Here's the fee.
That palm thing, you really want to get that a little bit earlier than than Elysium. So, is there an Ares boon that we're particularly interested in right now? I don't know that there is. I guess we still don't have a call. Is 260 enough life bar? Honestly, probably not.
Hi there.
Oh, you know what? I was not thinking about privilege status. But we are somehow proccing it. I'm not sure what it is that we're doing. Well, I hit him, so he should stop it. Oh, right, we have Doom when we get hit. It's Doom and Weaken. So we should probably get, like, another source of Doom, or another source of something. Not really sure what I suddenly took damage from there. Sometimes just, like, a lot of stuff is going on. Alright, well that room was short at least. I mean... How many hearts is too many hearts, you think? I don't know, but we're not there yet. Yep, and they're just sitting there purring until the moment of their great violence. Well, this is at least sort of a good strategy for dealing with them. I was kind of hoping he would come forward a little bit. Yeah, I don't know what we're gonna do for putting another status effect up for privileged status, actually. Now that we have all of our basic boons locked up already. Maybe we'll try to replace the attack or the cast with something else? This is kind of why I like Family Favorite. It's a lot easier to get going, and it's almost as effective while being a lot easier to get going, which is really nice.
Anyone there?
That's not very exciting. Knockaway boons also rupture. Yeah, that seems good. And I'm very happy to have a fountain chamber at this moment.
Right, cool.
I mean... how many is too many? So, like, you gotta remember, we're used to feeling pretty powerful with, like, 300 health, but we're also used to having, because of the way normal Death Defiance works, effectively 250% of our max HP as health. With this Death Defiance, we have 130% instead. Health is basically half as effective. So, it might well be worth trying to push up to 500 or so, if we can. They are trying to get us into the traps, and I am refusing to fall for it. I'm refusing to fall for it, he says, almost falling for it. Okay, that could be the end of the room, right? No? Imagine my surprise. The Poseidon dash boon is helping us a lot here. So all I have to do is end my dash kind of near one, and it gets shoved so far back it can't catch up. Okay, it is also, of course, very helpful that the shield special has no cast animation. You just press the button and it is going, or at least, sorry, the blitz version of it does. The normal shield special totally has an attack animation. Okay. Oh, well, I mean... Gosh, these are dangerous in Elysium, but... Right? We should. I think we should. I think we do not have enough boons. Okay. Our build's good. It's strong. It's got cool stuff going on. And there's a shop afterward. We can do this. If you're not powerful enough to take on the trial, you're probably in a lot of other kinds of trouble as well.
No choice at all, correct?
Ooh. Very ooh. I want a call and everything, but I think we gotta take this. What if more knockback?
It isn't wise to go against me, nephew, both in matters large and small. I am not known for being charitable to the insolent.
And Rupture is totally a status curse, so now we have Weaken and Rupture. So we should be able to get Privilege status up on people pretty easily.
Did what I had to do.
Yeah, that's what Zeus is going to be sensitive to. Oh, I had to betray you. Yeah, I kind of like this thing where we just like throw the shield out and then we run away from it a lot, and it chases us for such a long time that it does huge amounts of damage to the enemies. Oh, please let this be the end. I don't think so, though. Yeah, there's going to be at least one more wave. Oops, that's a bad idea. Don't dash toward that. Zeus keeps putting down the things just ahead of me, like wherever I want to dash to. By the way, if you're paying attention to the text over my head, you might have noticed Zeus was also producing a hell of a lot of near misses for us there. Like, I think this near miss dash damage bonus thing is really powerful.
Now, no need to hold such grudges any longer, I suppose. But you just mind yourself around your Uncle Zeus.
Lightning bolt effects have a chance to strike twice. They have strike in a larger area. I think we're going to take strike twice. Although, now we know that dash just before getting hit is such a generous thing, that does make lightning reflexes seem a lot better. You know, I'm going to take this. I was kind of hoping we were going to get call from him, though. We have enough money to shop, I suppose. It's not as much as I would like. What do you have available? That's interesting, but not, I think, worth buying. Oh, we could wash off a boon. I don't, though. These are all good boons. I have a hard time imagining that it's correct to wash off boons very often. Alright, if we get like boon plus food here, this is pretty good. Boon plus heart totally works. Yeah, that will do it.
How fares my brother's son of late?
When you knock foes... Yeah, that seems alright. But a call? But Sea Storm. We'll get a call. We'll just have to do this boss fight without one.
I'll take this one.
Right, this seems okay. Alright, we have 300 health before the first Death Defiance.
Waste not more words with this one, King. Let's fight.
And then like 100 more health after the first Death Defiance. We can do this.
What is the matter, fiend? Is your weak sense of resolve already shaken?
What if you got hit with every bolt of lightning that has ever existed?
Are you prepared?
It's a lot. It's a lot of lightning. It is very hard to see what is happening when I am near my enemies. And remember, every time we execute a near miss, we get 50% dodge chance for 2 seconds. Half of all things that do hit us, instead, just do not hit us. And because of that, we took down Asterius while taking 0 damage. I'm having a hard time getting a lot of like hits on him though. We're definitely striking shield a lot. Although remember, a lot of the shield strike noises you're hearing are from our shield flying.
The gods are helping him.
I can't believe Zacharias is still surprised by that. How many times have we done this? That was the first time I've taken damage the entire fight, by the way. In case you weren't watching. Oh, bad. Wasteful. There we go. I just totally didn't deal any damage during that walkaway phase, but then the shield got behind him and did the thing. We got hit like twice. That was real good, actually. Wait, gotta say hi to my fan.
There's my shade.
I really appreciate it. It's a nice touch. I do wish that maybe, like, over time, people started to convert a little bit, because, like, I'm getting a lot of very impressive victories out here, but... whatever, I guess they got home court advantage. How we doing on this? 13 more encounters to ramp up, so yeah, that's not getting ranked up this run. But we gotta work on it. Oh, right, I don't have any money. What am I doing?
I'm almost to the top.
I'm very happy with that duo boon. That was a good find. So now, if we could get like a couple more Zeus boons, would probably be real good for us. Like if we get the Jolted boon, because we're hitting everything with lightning constantly. So we're gonna get at least one more heart here. A couple of Aphrodites. All right. Not exactly what I would hope for. I'll tell you, this is another run where I was hoping we'd get an anvil. Anytime we pick up a hammer boon that we don't want, there's no anvil. Alright, let's take the heart first. We're taking the heart first. But that looks like actually pretty useful. This is a real strong Zeus and Poseidon run. And it seems like it might actually be the case that it's every time your special deals damage, you get bonus damage on two additional attacks. Like Empowering Flight seems like it's actually awesome here. Sudden Rush is the one I was thinking is kind of not any good at all. Also, we still need a call. We definitely do need to get a call. See, that time we didn't get the buff around us. I'm not really sure. I'm not 100% sure how it's working. If it's not working, it feels like we don't need it to, though, so whatever. I'm fine with it. Nope, get out of the... There we go. That rock was preventing me from making it to the doorway. Zagreus has that classic video game character selective paralysis. It's like sometimes a video game character can't make it up a 2-foot step, you know? It happens. It happens to all of them. Oh, I hate this. I hate being really far away from one of them, from one of the armored ones, because their thing extends over such a large range. Also, I hate that. I hate him just being off in the distance in a place that's completely uninteractable. Nice of him to come back, though. Oh, he didn't actually die. Wait, I gotta finish him off. Oh, God. Okay. That could have been a lot worse.
This temple's positively crawling.
Okay, well these satyrs aren't armored at least, so we can just burn them down real fast and then not have to worry about getting poisoned again. Oops. I'm pretty sure if I had not pushed him there, I'm trying to collect the reward. There we go.
Of the centaurs.
I'm pretty sure if I hadn't pushed him there, the shield would have just finished him off by itself. That was not 100% ideal. Well, we should probably take an Eye of Lamia. Even though we're not super likely to get value out of it, because we're only going to see like 10 enemies over the next 3 chambers. Still, any amount of health regen is significant. So I think I'm not going to take another boon yet, because I want to have money for wells. But like, do I care? I probably care. Yeah, the wells could have valuable stuff.
This one, I guess.
We certainly aren't saving up for, like, buying a Death Defiance, right? So maybe I don't need to hold on to so much money. Well, it turns out Eye of Lamia pretty good in the rooms that have all of the tiny little rats. Although, honestly, they kind of look like possums more than rats. That's American possums. In case you are from a part of the world where the word possum refers to a cute little creature, and not the thing that it refers to in America. Which, if you're unfamiliar with it, I recommend go look it up. It's wild. I've seen the Australian possum on the internet, and it's much cuter and cuddlier. That said, I do feel bad for American possums. They get a real bad rap on account of being profoundly ugly. I'm actually really bummed out about having found it.
Loves whatever this stuff is.
I was hoping
Down the chute.
that we were going to get it at the end of one of the ones that gives a boon. Because, you know, you really want that big fountain heal after something difficult. As it is now, if we go after one of these, like if we go after the Ares thing in the hope of getting Ares Call, which I think we probably are going to try. Oh man, is that stupid? The thing is, we're doing a really good job of blowing stuff up here. Alright, you know what? If Aphrodite offers us a call, we will just take that.
Pleasure doing business.
Weak effects are longer. Let's take damage reduction. We're already applying weak constantly.
Heartbreak time.
And no call for me. Wow, in fact, these are real bad. I guess empty inside? Maybe we actually take one of these ones just to get something crossed off the fated choice list? Because this isn't going to do anything. We apply weak with our attack. It's always up. Yeah, we're going to take one of these, Sweet Nectar. And then I think I'm going to go... I want to have a call, and if we're going to have any call, it should probably be Ares's. Gosh, I hope this isn't a stupid thing to do. The thing is, if we go in there with no call... Yeah, I'm going to do it. I'm going to do it. We have a powerful build. We're getting the enemies killed very quickly. We're probably not going to take that much damage doing this. for example. My biggest concern, of course, is the final room. Because in these little rooms, we can just stun lock the hell out of an enemy on top of our spinning shield. But that's going to be less possible in the challenging part. Hydrolite? We don't need instant restore. Okay. Well, we should buy something.
I'll pay for that.
What is the Nail of Talos? I mean, it might be relevant in here. It won't be relevant against Hades. But those should last to Hades, because we're not going to do the other branch.
That's one big satyr.
Oh, it's the Mega Satyr. Why won't I cure? Okay, there we go. Alright, so he did 100 damage to us. But we did rank up our Lucky Tooth. Okay, so he effectively only did 75 damage to us because we got 25 health from the tooth. Still very, very bad. Very extremely bad. This better be a call.
In the name of Hades.
You are killing me. You are absolutely killing me. Well, Blood Frenzy, I guess? So yeah, all that damage for nothing.
Let's just go down this satyr hole. Maybe I should check the other passageways before I leave.
Well, each time we come back here, apparently we have a chance to roll fish. I'm super annoyed by that.
There. Another scuffer.
Okay, apparently the catch timings on that are quite generous. So now I'm sort of wondering if we take the easy side path in the hopes of finding food. No, probably not. We probably just go, but that really sucks a lot.
The prince persuades the underworld's ferocious guardian to move aside.
We can't afford to lose another 100 health, you know? But that's real dumb. That's extremely dumb that we didn't get access to the call there. Very frustrating.
I guess there's only one thing left to do. Isn't that so, Father?
You come here bearing Brother Zeus's aegis. I wonder how much more insulting you could be.
What? I haven't even started to insult you here yet, Father. Flustered by the old shield of chaos, then?
Doubtless Zeus does not even remember wielding it. I never should have relied on him for anything after that. Then come. Let's see if you're any better with it than your great uncle.
You know, if you ask me, he's only a pretty good uncle. Yeah, when you're right on top of him, his cast has 0 animation, so it's a little dangerous. Got him. I can't believe I avoided that one.
You wish to die repeatedly like this.
It beats having to live within your house.
Ooh, harsh. Oh, I can't believe I dodged that one. Oh, come on. He wasn't regenning for very long at all there. Okay. Okay, we got him. We got him under control. Oh, bad timing. Got it. See, that's what I need to be able to do consistently. Yeah, I should really kill the lout first, because the lout being dead will make it a lot easier to burn this guy out. Sorry I'm not talking much. You know, just trying to stay focused here. God, he's throwing out so much cast garbage. I just want it all to die. Okay, whew.
Get up.
That's a lot of health left. We have a lot of health left.
I shall not fall to you again.
Oh, come on.
This is for your own good.
Doesn't feel like it's for my own good. Although, ain't that always the way? Look at these dodges! I'm so happy with them. We should probably not stand right on that pot. Ooh. I am so tired of you becoming impervious. Ah, damn it. Ooh, careful. We haven't lost our first Death Defiance yet, though. Ah, failed the dodge. Oh. I was very tense that entire time.
Vanquished again by my own fool kin. Why, you... Ow.
I did it.
And we didn't end up even needing the first Death Defiance. Thank God. Alright, so that's a huge number of the challenge mode talents crossed off of that prophecy. And of course another win, and of course another Titan blood, and this is good. I'm very pleased with how this has gone. And all that without a call. Let's just take a moment and revel in it, shall we? And then fish. Perhaps we can catch another one of those otherworldly trout? Am I saying that right?
That's a bite. Yep,
Hey, look, we did it. He's a little bit better with the dialect than I am. I don't even remember what this thing was worth last time.
Zagreus.
I'm back, Mother.
No, we totally do not have the option of giving her nectar, so it's not her keepsake.
Zagreus. It's wonderful to see you, but I need to ask something of you. That you not visit me again, here in this place. Both for your safety and for mine.
For what? Because of what would happen if the Olympians found out? So, after everything, you're taking Father's side in all of this?
I am. Your father is no fool when it comes to matters such as this. Besides, all that has happened, it's my fault. I was selfish. And now both sides of our family threaten to be torn apart.
Your fault? So let's say you never left Olympus. Then it'd be just like you thought until quite recently, I think. That I'd never existed. Besides, they haven't found out any of this. What makes you so sure they will all of a sudden?
Nyx may be veiling you from them as she veiled me when I fled here myself. But even her own powers aren't infallible. Each time you visit me, you are incurring risk. One small slip, and they shall find me. Discover your deception. Go home, Zagreus. Please.
Go home with me, Mother. You came here under false pretenses. I haven't fought all this way over and over again only to turn back now. I need you in my life. How can you just turn me away like this?
Oh, Zagreus. I cannot return. After all that happened between Hades and me, and everyone, I just cannot fathom the idea. Besides, the risks we're taking would be even greater if Olympus were to find me there with him. And you.
Then you're just going to stay here, alone in the middle of nowhere, in this little garden, forever, after we part ways, just like that.
My son, I know you've made hard choices and sacrifices to be here with me. And I'm forever grateful to have finally met you. This is my home now, yes. While your home is below. Please, if not for your sake, then for mine, do not return. I love you, Zagreus. Goodbye.
Mother, blast.
Goodbye.
Well, I think her request...
Can't do this to me.
Her request makes a lot of sense, and it probably would be best for everyone if we just accepted it. But, like, what does the story become if we do that? Huh.
Welcome to the House of Hades, where death is our life.
I must be getting close to the end of the dialogue with some of these. Like, he didn't even have an exclamation point there.
Lad, all this generosity, I don't want you to get the wrong idea. I'm alone, yes, but my heart belongs to another. Ever since I was alive. I hope you understand.
I somehow knew that was the case, Achilles. I wanted you to have this anyway. Just don't drown your sorrows, as they seem to make you stronger.
Thank you then, and do not worry about me. I'm long since past my sorrow, and the rage I felt when first my heart was broken. Now it's but another scar. They say it's our scars that give us character.
That was actually, like, pretty touching.
Hold, lad. You've regained access to the administrative chamber, right? I never thought you'd want to go in there again.
Oh, believe me, I don't. But I would like to be able to go where I please around here, and confounding father is another benefit.
Suppose I can see that. Well then, on my quite limited authority, it pleases me to say, you may proceed.
Appreciated, sir.
Although, to be perfectly honest with you, I kind of feel like I don't need your permission.
Father, have you ever considered that Orpheus might be much better as a court musician if you permitted him to see his muse again?
I have considered many possibilities, boy. And I trust Orpheus considered many possibilities before he signed away his rights to see his so-called muse when once he invaded my realm.
So you're forcing him to stay here for eternity just because he signed a contract with you?
It does sort of seem to be his whole thing.
Contracts with me are binding, until such time as they dig themselves out of the archives and tear themselves up. And I don't see that happening anytime soon.
Who knows? They might surprise you.
I mean, now that we have access to the administrative chamber, who knows what might happen?
I became so enthralled with song once more, my friend, that I have been inspired to compose another one. For old time's sake, perhaps.
This is amazing, mate. You sing quite beautifully with or without your muse.
How kind of you, although my voice is nothing but the crunch of gravel underfoot compared to hers, which soars as though on wings.
Oh, I didn't save... Well, we can buy some more nectar. Wait, can we? Nectar's expensive. Well... Oh, fish! Hold on. The first thing I should do when I get home is I should bring the fish to the guy.
Here's the catch of the day.
Maybe we will get a nectar. We got a diamond.
Business.
I mean, the diamond's pretty good. It's not nectar, though.
Just thought I'd mention I really love this job.
Well, good. That's good, then. Hold on, I want...
Greetings, broker.
That's a shame. It's a shame this isn't the other way around. I would gladly go reset the mirror. Yeah, shoot. I forgot to save a nectar for Meg in case we ran into Meg, and now look at me.
What are you doing here? I heard you finally made it out. What, did you break out of here only to die in some pathetic way on the surface?
Long story, but yeah. Boils down to what you said, more or less.
So you're going back out there again? Well, it's your business, not mine. For your sake, I hope it's worth it.
It is.
What is the matter, child? I sense your distress, not the specific cause.
Mother doesn't want to see me again. I mean, she asked me not to return. Thinks the risk is too great.
Oh. That is a fair enough assessment. What shall you do?
This is a very good question.
I'm going back.
We might be the villain of the story. It's possible.
Good.
Oh, really? So, like I've said a couple of times now, I'm not an expert on Greek mythology, but my understanding is that there are a number of stories in which hubris plays a significant part, right?
Thank you for waiting.
Cause of death, fall damage. That's what they used to call seasonal depression back in ancient Greece. Alright, so...
A prophecy.
Okay, we unlocked this. We've almost got that. The son of the god of the dead shall someday equip various keepsakes from those who would be closer to him. Okay, hold on a second. Evergreen acorn, skull earring, thunder signet, lambent plume, cosmic egg. No, I recognize the names of all these. Whatever's missing isn't on this list. That's curious. Okay, well, now we've almost done this thing. I am definitely going to rework our mirror one more time. I guess we could be working on this, too. That's a hell of a lot of blood. I forgot that Harsh Conditions awards 15 blood. Okay. We're gonna power up our weapons an awful lot in the coming days here. We're getting close to a real spike, I think, in effectiveness. You know what we're not getting, which is really bumming me out, is the this stuff. This stuff's not happening. How are there still aspects? Alright, well, I don't know. I assume if we just keep pushing along, things will reveal themselves to us. But I'm really surprised at sort of like the careful pace at which some of this stuff is getting meted out to us. Alright, I think that is probably where we gotta call it for today. Thank you all so much for watching. When you come back next time, we're gonna cross the last couple of things, the last couple of mirror things, off of that prophecy list, and also we're gonna punch a whole lot of people to death, probably. And we'll see you then.